of the Massachusetts Center for the Book. We're one of 52 state centers for the book around the country. There's a center in every state, as well as in the District of Columbia and in the U.S. Virgin Islands. We're all affiliated with the Library of Congress, and we all do outreach programming to advance the cause of books and reading, and to promote as well as to leverage the resources of our public library systems in community development, community improvements. We are here today to celebrate a long-awaited message. And unfortunately, Mordicai wasn't able to come to the State House, but that gave us the great excuse to come here to this beautiful library. And it looks as if we might just recognize two trustees are here, Nikki Nevins and Brian Mulvihill. I don't know if you want to say.
Well, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming. Again, this is a wonderful opportunity that we have, and thank you, Mordicai, for not being able to go to Boston. Allow us to have this ceremony here, which is appropriate since you are a town resident. And so we're just happy everybody's here. And I will just reiterate what you just said, that we just have, this is a most amazing library.
It is.
It really is, and we've had we've had a lot of activities in this room and a lot of wonderful things, and so it's a good community resource in addition to just being a place to come and get a book. So.
And it was built by the community.
It was absolutely built by the
people
community.
wanted it.
Because we didn't take no for an answer.
That's right.
The joke is that we had a bake sale and built a library.
It's
Yes.
true.
Yes, and so welcome to Representative Kocot. Thank you for coming as well.
Happy to be here, come right up the road.
Yeah, we
Not a long drive, I'd rather drive here than down to Boston on the Mass Pike, so anytime you want me to come here,
It's all good.
all good.
All right. Well, thank you and welcome. Thank you.
So I would like to thank Representative Peter Kocot for being able to attend today and present Mordicai's award. Mordicai Gerstein, I know you don't need any introduction. The wonderful thing, when I was saying that I was coming to Westhampton today to meet Mordicai Gerstein for the first time and present this award, everyone wanted to come. Everybody was talking about it. And
I know.
it was great.
I have to take back
the
roads.
joy that you give to parents who read with their children, as well as to the children who read on their own, is great. And I was just looking at all these wonderful books. And we're here today to celebrate the first drawing, but I also wanted to bring a recent book, The Night World, that you might not have seen yet. It's also terrific. So Representative Kocot.
Thank you. So let me just, first of all, say a little bit about this library. If you come to my office in Boston, there's a flamingo next to my fireplace. I have one of the few fireplaces in the State House, and that's from the day upon which folks from Westhampton came down to Boston to testify on behalf of the bond bill that contained some of the state funds that were used to help build this library. So I have a fond place in my heart, and that bird is always there, and people will come in and go, "What's that flamingo doing there?"
It's
Well,
about
it's the
flocking
Westhampton
to the
Library.
library.
That's
You need
right.
to get one of our posters to
Yes.
spread
Yeah.
around.
Yes.
And actually, someone put a bunch on my lawn as well, so I have one next to my chives in the garden. And I think that we were talking a little bit, I'm a co-sponsor of the amendment to support the center, and I'm very optimistic that it will be in the budget. And we have to work on making sure we don't have to do this every year. So we have to lock it in at some point. It's a great thing. So this is my first Mordicai. I've been doing this for many, many years. I have never presented any sort of salutations to a Mordicai. And so my aide did a little bit of research on you. I didn't know a lot about you, and then I started reading about you, and what a great life and career. Let me just mention a few things that I learned about him. Obviously, he's an artist, writer, painter, sculptor, director of animated films, and was born in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
My youngest son, Luke's girlfriend, is from Los Angeles.
Wow.
So,
People do cook for me.
yes, and they stay, and they stay. But one quote, and I'll be brief, one quote as I was doing research. It was very interesting. Talking about making books. Mordecai said, each one seems to be in some way essentially different from the others, and each is a surprise to me. I think that making books or any kind of art might also be like mining. The artist digs into his or her life and imagination and never knows what they'll find. That's the adventure. I thought that was just a great quote. And I'm honored to be here. I've gone through all the great awards that you've received over the years and the great things that you've done. Massachusetts certainly is richer because you're here, and certainly Westhampton is richer because you're here, and Massachusetts is richer because you're here. And I don't even want to estimate how many lives you've impacted with your works and how many children and families have loved them. So all I can say is keep up that fantastic work. And on behalf of the Massachusetts House of Representatives, the Speaker of the House, and me, I'd like to congratulate you in recognition of your Massachusetts Book Award.
Thank you so
very
much. Citation. Well, this is the award for 2014 for children's books, and I was thrilled and delighted to receive it and that recognition. It means a lot because it is my state, and I have to thank you, Sharon, for your doing what you do, for the Center for the Book. So we have a Center for the Book, and your persistence. I thought this day would never come, really. And after waiting we couldn't do it in 2014, and then in 2015 we couldn't do it, and so 2016 came, and I couldn't be there. So everybody said it was a wonderful event. So I want to thank you very much, and for going to this, making this for me, here. And also, I mean, this library is very special. It's handmade. So much for being here.
You're welcome.
It's an honor.
People in your family or to libraries you love, and I think Mordecai will sign them. So,
That's great.
So these are two, and then we have some more copies. I'd like you all to take at least one book.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. And thank you, Mordecai.
Oh, thank you.
This is our delight.
Okay, say, I don't know.
Mordecai.
One more. Nice, good.
Great.
Anybody?